All right, so coming up next, as you can see on your screen, John Bookless will be taking on Nick Gaston, the Gorilla in the Mist.
Two big boys.
We're stepping up in weight class, folks. This is the heavyweight division. So I believe we've got coming to the ring now. You see on the camera, this should be, I believe, John Bookless. Comes in 6'3". This is his first mixed martial art appearance.
Say anything to my dad?
Out of Zanesville.
Taking his time coming out. Once again, here we go, John Bookless. Shades of Sin fight team out of Zanesville, Ohio, making his debut with us tonight here in the ICFA in Columbus, Ohio. He's taking on a very strong Nick Gaston. Like I said, these boys are two big boys, both well over 6 foot tall with a lot of weight to them. You know, talking with Joe Strickland a little bit about some of his teammates. He's the head trainer of Shades of Sin fight team, and he's talking about how John is just an animal in the gym. He's strong. He's in the weights, lifting every day, and he's ready for this fight. So it's going to be an exciting fight between him and Nick Gaston. And I know from talking with Nick's camp, you know, Nick's been training his butt off. You know, he doesn't have the greatest record right now. He's 1-2, but he is a very strong fighter, and he is one of the most impressive heavyweights and amateur heavyweights I've seen here in, you know, Central Ohio. He's, you know, he came back and won his last fight, and he's looking to, you know, keep his winning streak going.
Well, I actually had a chance to talk to Nick Gaston. I was very impressed. I mean, he's a football wrestler in high school, and it was actually the City League Junior Varsity Wrestling Champion. He was actually invited to Ohio State as a preferred walk-on. He was a defensive tackle at the time, weighed 315, could bench 500 and squat 700. So he's a very powerful individual. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and then he pursued a career in boxing.
Mm-hmm. And you'll definitely see his boxing tonight. He's you know, he's been working a lot on it. Been talking with his camps quite a bit. And like I said, you'll be impressed when you see him come out. You don't see him moving. He is one of the, you know, he moves really good for a heavyweight. You know, he stands 6'4", 6'5", 250 pounds, and he moves like a 55-pounder. I mean, he moves like a 155-pounder.
I mean, he's got, I mean, you look at his resume, he's got the wrestling skills, he's got the boxing skills, he's training now at Black Dragon, he's definitely got the strength. He did tell me actually about one of his more embarrassing moments. His very first fight, he said he completely stormed across the cage.
I'm glad you brought that up, Terry, because I don't want to have to answer to him. But yes,
he told me I could tell it.
Okay, you know, I was there. You know, Nick, you know, growing up here in the city streets of Columbus, going to Brookhaven High School, you know, he's kind of a street kid. And he learned that his very first MMA fight, it's not a street fight. And he ran across the ring with his hands down. His opponent wanted to touch gloves. Nick said no. The guy punched him in his face, and Nick went to the hospital that night.
That's exactly what he said. He said he woke up in the ambulance wondering where he was.
Yeah, and you know, he learned real quick that it's a different world in there. We don't go to the tail of the tape here. Brought to you by Nas Energy Drink. We have John Bookless out of Zanesville, Ohio, making his debut at 6'3", 222 pounds. He's taking on Nick, Gorilla in the Mist, Gaston out of Columbus, Ohio, standing 6'4", 249 pounds with a record of 1-2, representing Black Dragon Martial Arts.
And I am told that if Nick wins, you will understand why. And we take it up to our ring announcer.
All right, ready for our next bout at Screamin' Willie's. In the blue corner, fighting out of Zanesville, Ohio. 6 feet 3 inches tall, 235 pounds. It's his debut fight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome John Bookless. In the red corner, fighting out of Columbus, Ohio. Weighing in at 255 pounds, 1 win, 2 losses. Introducing Nick Gorilla in the midst, Gaston. This fight is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your referee is UFC vet Mark Matheny.
All right, as we get everyone out of the ring, looking at Nick Gorilla in the midst, Gaston there. Now we switch over to John Bookless. Got to give the nod of the look effect to certainly Nick Gaston. He's got the look.
That he does. He's nice, calm, relaxed. Like I said, he's got 3 fights worth of experience, which does play a big part. And like I said, you can see him bouncing around. He moves really good for a big guy. This should be an exciting heavyweight fight brought to you by the ICFA. All right, the fighters will come out, they're going to touch gloves, and here we go.
Takedown.
And John immediately goes for the takedown. He didn't want to stand with him. See some of Nick's wrestling abilities. Maintaining control. See Nick just look for a Kimura there. John's showing some decent control, trying to keep Nick down. Nick's showing patience, just relaxing, keeping heavy. You see, look for Nick to pass over and step over into the guard here, or full mount real soon. Nice knee to the body from Nick Gaston. Another nice knee. There.
That will take its toll.
250 pounds of power coming in at your ribs is going to hurt.
That's a guy who used to squat 700 pounds.
Yeah, that's I just can imagine what that knee feels like coming into your ribs like that. There, Nick steps, gets a knee on belly. John's working hard to try to get out from underneath Nick. Nick's working to try and pass over into the full mount, landing some big hands. Passes over back off to the side for control. Passes that arm over. Almost doesn't have it quite over for an arm triangle choke.
Nick really just taking his time right now, selecting when he wants to strike.
Yeah. We're halfway through this first round. It looks like Nick's trying to tie that hand up to maybe come up with some nice elbow to the body by Nick Gaston. There comes another big knee. And Nick steps over into the mount. John better wrap up that head quick. And here he goes.
This
big left hand. Wow, look at the power from Nick Gaston. John's just rolling over. Wow. Fight's over. John doesn't know where he's at right now. Congratulations to Nick Gorilla in the mist, Gaston. Congratulations.
That was a very impressive display.
Like I said, Nick has a lot of power. You saw that power coming in right there. Congratulations.
Nick told me when I talked to him that he wanted all the fans in the ICFA to know he's a future champion.
That he is. He's definitely got the skills to do it. Let's go into our ring, take it from our ring announcer.
All right, fighters, to the center of the ring, please. Let's announce the winner of bout number 6. At 1 minute 54 seconds in the first round, referee stopped the fight due to strikes. Our winner is Nick Gorilla in the Mist, Gaston.
Job. Tell us your strategy coming into this.
My strategy was to let him make a choice. If he wanted to come in on me like he did, I'll take him down, pound him out. If you want to stand up, I'll knock him out. Either way, he goes down.
Great job. Tell us what was going through your head during those final moments.
Just relax, let him waste his energy, and then knock him out. That's it.
Paid off. Great job.